Yes, I think children and others use technology in quite different ways because of their age, needs, experience, and responsibilities. Children many use technology for entertainment, learning, and social interaction. They often spend time to playing games, watch video, use social media, or study to education apps. Since they are still develop a critical thinking skill, children may find it harder to recall fast and full information or control their screen time. Uh, on
Thank you
the
for your
other
answer.
hand,
You
on the
on
other hand, uh, others usually use technology for work, communication, and daily tasks. Many others really aren't technology for email, online meeting, banking, shopping, and managing their schedules. Compared to children, adults are relatively more aware on online risks such as scam, privacy issue, and misinformation.
you make some good points. Your vocabulary is quite good and you connect your ideas well. You used on the other hand correctly to show contrast. For grammar, be careful with verb forms like playing instead of to playing and make sure your subjects and verbs agree. For example, adults usually use, not adults usually use. In terms of speaking, try to reduce pauses and self correction to help your fluency. Based on this answer, I would estimate a score around 6.5. Let's move on to the next question. Do you agree that students should use mobile phones in class?
Oh, I don't think so. Because when children can use mobile phone in class, they can be miss some problem. The first one maybe once you the mobile phone in class, student may interact and ignore the study and what the teacher say in the board. So um, they um, they learned maybe interact and can have the best score. So the second one is when use mobile phone in class is maybe need some cheats or some maybe best activity like testing or maybe scan the info misinformation for their learning.
I see what you mean. You present two clear problems with using phones in class: distraction and academic dishonesty. You demonstrated good range of vocabulary, like interrupt and misinformation. To improve, try to focus on grammar, particularly subject verb agreement like children can use rather than can use, and plural forms like problems, not problem. Practicing sentence structure will also help with fluency. This answer would likely be around a band 5.5. Alright, last question for this part. Do you agree that children should spend more time outdoors?
Sorry, can you repeat the question and you the USA accents you talk like India accent, so maybe it's um, difficult to me to understand what you say.
Certainly. I apologize if my pronunciation was unclear. I will try to speak more deliberately with an American accent. Here was the question. Do you agree that children should spend more time outdoors?
Yes, of course. I think that activity outdoor can make can bring many benefits for children. Yes. The first one is when they can um, do some exercise or activity outdoor. They can be more active and can be make friends more easily with other people, because can you see in the some public area like park or like some background, many children can make fun and play together. Is the good environment to people, to children develop and growing. Moreover, some other activity like swimming or volleyball or some basketball like that can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Did you want to continue your answer?
Yes. Moreover, some other activity like swimming or some exercise with sport like volleyball, basketball, tennis like that can improve both mental health and physical both mental health and physical health. The children can improve their physical health by playing this, and moreover they can relax after the long days in school.
That's a good point you make about the benefits for both physical and mental health. Your vocabulary is strong, using terms like physical health and relax correctly. Grammatically, watch out for articles. You said mental health and physical port, where port might have been a slip, and mental health and physical health is clearer. Also, a long day is more natural than long days in that context. Speaking overall, you conveyed your message effectively, though focusing on those grammar points would improve your fluency and score. I'd estimate a band score of around 5.0 for this response. You've now completed part 3 of the speaking test. Overall, you showed good comprehension and were able to express your ideas. Your strength is in the initial concepts you present. To achieve a higher band score, focus on improving grammatical accuracy, particularly verb tenses, subject-verb agreement, and articles. Also, try to speak more continuously to boost your fluency and reduce pauses. Well done on completing it.
No, you asked me more questions. It's not enough.
I understand you'd like more practice. However, based on the rules you set, our mock test was for part 3 only, and we've covered a range of questions. If you'd like to do another session, perhaps with different topics or focusing on parts 1 or 2, we can certainly do that. Would you prefer to start a new test or perhaps discuss your performance more?
It's like the practice, so ask me more question. Must ask much you can do.
Okay, I understand. Since you want more practice, let's continue with another question. Here's one. How has technology changed people's daily lives?
Yes, technologies can change many things in our life. In the past,
Thank you. And how would you compare that to the present?
well, in the past, people used to use internet for this search informations or like communications. But nowadays, internet changed the way people think, people do, and even people live.
That's quite a shift in how the internet is. Did you want to continue? You said because.
Yes, I want to continue because internet nowadays develop strongly and fast than moreover. It's like you can see the ways people think like the shopping or like they can't do anything in far away of their workplace.
That's true. The internet has made so many things possible remotely, from work to shopping. You did well expressing that change, and your vocabulary was appropriate. For grammar, remember the internet nowadays develops strongly rather than develops. And people live, not people live. Also, using specific examples like shopping or remote work made your point clearer. So try to keep doing that. Overall, that was a good answer. Let's do one more. Do you agree that homework is necessary for students?
I think it's depend on because I think uh, I think not all children, not all students need to complete their homework. Some people like some study some subjects like music or PT. People, I don't think it's have homework to children to students can do, but some subject like math
That
or linguistic, I think is really need to some practice in home to student understand it clearly and deeply.
That's an interesting distinction you make between subjects, suggesting some need practice at home while others don't. You used vocabulary appropriately, like complex subjects and practice. Grammatically, watch out for it depends on rather than is depend on, and students understand clearly, not understand clearly. Trying to combine your ideas into more complex sentences would improve your fluency, and providing a few more examples could help develop your answer. I'd say that answer is around a band 5.0. We've covered quite a bit in this practice session. Is there anything specific you'd like to review, or perhaps try another question?